Okay everyone, this is my 1995 Cadillac Fleetwood Broughm. This was my grandfather's car. He gave it to me, I think about a month ago, and I had it transported here about 4 weeks ago. My grandfather is currently living with us now, so wherever he goes, the car goes with him. So yeah, this was his pride and joy, and now it's mine. So yeah, we're going to do a cold start on it. It's been sitting for 4 weeks, and I've had the battery charger connected to it all this time because this car is known to not start up in the winter time. And it is minus 14 degrees out last time I checked. So it is really cold out. And 4 weeks later, that tire's gone flat. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Anyway, I have to plug my camera into the stupid extension cord because the battery's dead. So I disconnected the terminals from the battery from this charger, and I've unplugged it as well. I don't want to short the thing out. I'm gonna leave the hood open for the sound effects. And my teeth are chattering because it's so flipping cold. And yes, I'm in my bathrobe because I'm crazy. The fucking doors are locked. Okay. Alright. I'm in. Oh, damn it. Cord's not long enough. 6. Bitch. Okay. Righty. So, this is my car. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so my SD card in my camera ended up screwing up. There's a tiny bit of corrosion on the gold-plated connectors on the card. So I cleaned that off, and my camera is now working as it should. Now, this is the inside of my car. It's black leather interior. Has this fake wood paneling on the inside. It has power everything. Power windows, power seats, power mirror, power door locks, and it even has heated seats. On the side, you have your basic heater and lumbar settings. It's pretty cool. Now, the problem with the power seats in this car is that they don't work. Like, if you want the seat to go forward or back, it doesn't work. You have to get out of the car, and then they'll work if you adjust the position. Now, I'm not really a light person, so that probably has something to do with that. But my grandfather, every time when he tried to adjust the seat, he would have to get out and move it back and forth and then get back in. One of the power windows doesn't work. It's the right back one. And yeah, even though the car's not on, still, like, the switch doesn't do anything. Even the back switch that controls the window doesn't even work, so I don't know. I can tell he tried taking the door apart because whenever you close it, it rattles. So I'm pretty sure he tried taking the door apart to fix the problem, but he never really got around to it. This car also has a sunroof, known as a moonroof. This was a very uncommon feature to find in this car. Not too many of them really had this option. The roof is actually glued shut, so, well, the car's not on right now, but if I tried to open it, the motor still works to push the window open. But since it's glued shut, it doesn't really do anything. The reason why he glued it shut was because the rubber seal around the window started to crack and fall apart, and water started making its way in. So it's just kind of a, just something to look at. What else doesn't work? 2 cigarette lighters don't work. This car has 2 cigarette lighters in the back, one on each side. And the fuse was blown, so I replaced it, and now those lighters work. This car also has a cigarette lighter in the front, which doesn't work because the fuse is blown. And it just requires a 10 amp fuse. That's easy to replace, it's on the side there. Once I replace it, I can use my GPS and I can charge my phone. So, that's all good. And, yeah, so, as far as electrical stuff goes, that's pretty much all that's wrong with it. I don't know if the air works. I haven't tried that because it's fucking cold out, There's snow everywhere. The heater, I haven't fully tested it because I haven't had the car running long enough to find out if it actually works. So, that's one thing I'm not sure about. Oh yeah, one more problem. The emergency e-brake down there has a problem with the light sensor. The brake is in the up position, but it slowly sinks back down just enough to trigger the light. And I'll show it when I get the car started. So, yeah, it's a V8 5.7 liter fuel injected motor, so there's no pumpage required, but I'm just going to do it anyway. And we're going to fire her right up and see what happens. Another thing that I want to point out is that the CD player tends not to work like when it's really cold out. But when the car warms up enough, it actually works. Heck, sometimes it will actually work no problem. So, let's see what happens. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, something smells like it's burning. Well, that wasn't cool. It's really cold, it's barely running. There we go. Oh boy, I can smell that gas. Oh yeah. Anyway, so there's the Ebrake light. Oh boy, that that really smells bad. That's intense. So there's the Ebrake light right there. Now, there's a manual switch down here that you have to pull the emergency brake up. It's not one of those brakes that you just press on it and it clicks back up. So if I pull on it, the light goes off. Now when I release that lever that pulls the brake back into place, my foot's holding the brake up right now. If I let go of it... What? Oh, there it goes. So, yeah, it's doing that. So it's going down just enough to trigger that light. Now, I know for sure that's not going to pass a safety test. Because if that light's on, you have to get that fixed. But the car still drives with that light on. It doesn't keep the car in a parked position. So that's a little annoying. The traction control thing stays on all the time, even though there's a switch in the glove compartment that shuts it off, although it doesn't seem to do anything. Anti-lock ABS, which means anti-lock brakes. Don't know why that light's on. Maybe it's on because it's supposed to be. I don't know. The temperature is minus 15 degrees out. Let's see if this radio works. Awesome. Awesome. So, that works. Cool. Well, that's a first. Usually the radio doesn't work when it's this flipping cold out. Okay, so now, let's take a look at the engine. Minus 15 people, and I'm in my bathrobe. Because I'm crazy. This car also seems to have a weird sound coming from the muffler. I don't know what that is. It tends to make a weird chugging sound, and I don't know where that's coming from. Yeah, so that is a weird sound that it makes. It shouldn't be making that chugging noise. Yeah, that sound isn't normal. I think there's a hole in the muffler or something. So yeah, the problems with the motor is a small oil leak and antifreeze leak. I think the antifreeze is leaking from the bottle, not from the radiator. So, wonder if the horn works. Oh. Yep, it does. Awesome. So yeah, it has 154,559 kilometers. That would be in miles. I don't know how to read that. I think that's 96,033 miles. I don't know. I'm not American. I don't know how to read that stuff. I'm Canadian. I know how to read kilometers. But when you press the metric system, it actually changes the temperature on the thermometer, 5 degrees Fahrenheit. and that goes back to minus 15 degrees Celsius. It even changes the trip, how many kilometers or miles you've traveled. 6.2 miles. Now it's 10 kilometers. So yeah. Like, this car actually drives very well for its age. But it tends to pull to one side while driving, and I think that may be an alignment problem, or the tires don't have enough air in them. That's the only reason what I can explain for that. But the heated seats are working very well, keeping my ass nice and warm. But anyway, yeah, so it's a good car, and I'm just trying to figure out, is it actually worth fixing? You know, I can live with some of the mechanical problems with or some of the electric problems, but as far as the motor goes, like where it has the antifreeze leak and the small oil leak and that weird sound coming from the muffler, those are, oh, and the fact that it pulls to one side, you know, those are problems that I have to realize that I don't know how much it's going to cost me. So, yeah. Anyway. Awesome. I don't know, guys. Tell me if it's actually worth fixing, or if you've experienced any of these problems, and if you know if there's a simple way to fix it, because I don't know. And if you're wondering what that blinking light is, that says security system, letting you know that the door is open and the car's not armed. So now I'm gonna go inside because my hands are freezing, and I'm gonna reconnect the battery charger. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.